Like I don't have a subject that I just read on just basically on that. So I'm not a pro in all that. But one thing that I'm following right now, and a lot of people in the astrophoto world is following, is the Starlink satellites. So Elon Musk with SpaceX, they're launching a bunch of satellites to give internet to the world, basically. Um, so right now at this point, I think I got maybe one frame that add these trails in them because they're really polluting the skies, right? But we do have, with the software that we have, we can deal with that. So for the amateur astrophotographer at this point, it's not a big issue. It is a big issue though for the actual like telescopes that the different scientists use to do research, because it reduces the amount of effective time they can get without any crap getting in their images, right? So they are trying to make them darker to reduce how they reflect light, but that is tricky because we don't know how long that type of paint is going to last.
Mm-hmm.
And again, if it goes too dark, it gets too cold and the satellite will just
Mm-hmm.
die, right? So that's one of the challenges that they have.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting to see, like, they started to launch in 2019, and in 2019 there were actually 3,000 active satellites around the globe. So for a total, I think, of 5,000. Uh, by 2017, I think, 2027, the goal just for SpaceX, I believe, and I might be off for the numbers, but you'll get, like, you get the point, right? They asked for 12,000 telescope, 12,000 satellites.
Wow.
And I think they asked for an additional 32,000. So that's only one company. And then you're going to have Bezos who will want to do the same thing like all these other companies. So my concern is that at some point, like, somebody needs to regulate that properly, because just the fact that their answer about the impact on astronomy,
Mm-hmm.
well, nobody thought of that. Well,
Yeah.
if nobody thought of that, it means that you didn't talk to the right people, or the right people are not sitting in these big decision rooms that they say, okay, yes, you're allowed to launch that in the sky, right? So, and I'm afraid of the impact it's going to have on us for space exploration, because if they just continue to throw stuff around the globe, it's going to be riskier and riskier just to go out, right? Because there's going to be debris and just the pollution it's going to create by, yeah, I know it kind of breaks down in the atmosphere, but there's going to be something bad that's going to happen at some point. So they need to
Mm-hmm.
clean that up. So I'm just afraid that they're going to kind of trap us with wanting us to have internet, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's other ways to get the internet. It's just, I think for them, it's the cheapest way because you don't have to destroy forests or you run cables everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so
Yeah, so
that's
so
my.
so by 2027, we're gonna have every astronomer taking, like photos, and that's gonna include satellite trail on the photo, and it's gonna be kind of the standard photo for everybody. It will
Well,
be like,
hopefully not. Hopefully not. The software will be able to remove these trails.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it averages, it's a pixel average. Basically, it checks the other frames that you took, and
hmm
oh, this seems odd. Let's just remove it. But yeah.
but it will require for somebody to put in extra work. If you're talking these numbers like 12,000 and 32,000, I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of extra work that astrophotographers will do